think about creativity also in all aspects of your life. Use it at work. That's how you become differentiate yourself from the others, because you'll come up with ideas and see solutions where others see problems. And what is a problem? The word problem, if you translate it directly from Latin, is before solution.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and pro emblem, pro is like, prologue. So I had a joke kind of going on like, okay, it's a problem before it's solved. And when it's solved, it's an epiblem. So pro, epiblem. Yeah.
Totally.
Stupid joke of mine, but it's a fun play of words there, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, what a nice way to look at it too. And when you look at it that way, it's not like it's gonna trigger you,
No,
you know.
I mean,
It's like
we all experience problems, or we call them problems, and that word has such a negative connotation to it.
it does.
It's so negatively loaded, and because it's just a new situation you haven't been in front of before. And I mean, when people ask me, so how do you act when you're faced with a problem? Well, I have to I have to get through it. Either I'll smash through it, or I'll jump over it, or I'll get by it, but I won't succumb to it. I won't, let it put me down. So there's only one way forward, and you just have just do it, solve it. Again to the do it.
Back
So
to just do it.
yeah, but just before solution. It's these things we look at things certain ways, and either you can choose to look at it something like it's a really bad thing or a negative thing, or you can choose to look at it um, like, okay, here's something new I have to do. Well, I'll get to have a chance to learn that too,
Right.
instead of oh no, but I've never done that before. It's just these small things, how we perceive things, that can really change your whole mindset and how you look at things.
Yeah, and it's like a problem is actually just like the state of being on this side of the threshold
Mm.
that you break through or jump over or go around or unlock or whatever, that will then, once you pass that threshold, then you're on the other side of, it's really like a threshold of consciousness,
Mm.
because
Mm-hmm.
on this side, when you're in the problem
Mm.
situation, then you just don't know the answer. And then
Mm-hmm.
the epiblem situation,
Yeah.
you do know the answer. You have figured it
Yeah.
out. So then you know the key. You hold the key inside
Yeah.
of your being. You're like, oh, if I ever run, because and then you're never going to be in that same problem situation because
No,
you know
because
the
you
answer.
wouldn't even probably end up there, because you'll figure it out beforehand to not end up there.
Yeah.
You'll avoid it totally, and not even end up having to face it. Yeah, but that's such a cool thing you said there, and really profound too, I would say. Actually, this was for me a profound experience here, because it's so much of a mental state than a physical state. You're putting yourself at that hindrance, instead of looking at, okay, how do I solve this? How do I move on from this point? Problems are such mental hurdles, more so than a physical thing. That's a problem.